Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and probably one of the most asked about tools that has appeared on my channel is this Milwaukee Sawzall blade holder, reciprocating saw blade holder. It's a real simple design. It's got a threaded rear end, so you could put something, a broom handle or some shop tool into that for extended reach. It's got a hole here, uses the kind of the standard Sawzall snapping, simple design. I mean, you just drop that in. It's the same as what's inside one of these guys down in here. Can easily rotate this. This uses a collar to open and close it, but it's the same idea right there. And I love this thing. This is also important if you do any EMS work or something like that and you need a high-powered battery metal cutting tool. It's great. But anyway, so I get asked about this a lot, and so I did some digging. There is no product number anywhere on this thing that I can find. It's got a little, wear safety glasses there. Milwaukee heavy duty. This says Taiwan here. It's obviously the Milwaukee Sawzall blade grabbing front end. Nice, still sharp. Anyway, on a 2007 website of Fine Home Building, I did find a product number because this showed up in like a blog post. And the product number is 48080401. So that's the product number for this thing. And I got this, I'm not kidding, almost 2 decades ago. I love this thing. I've used it in so many different projects. I've gotten some of the other jab saw and Sawzall blade style, or reciprocating blade style holders, and I always go back to this one. No, it doesn't fold, but it's just fast to use, great handle. I wish they still made this, or if some other company wants to make something like this. I'm sure it would sell. I am deep into these reciprocating blades. I use them for everything. They're just outstanding. I have all sorts of sets of them. These are the active sets. You can see sometimes I keep these until they literally just don't do anything before I throw them away because I'm so, tight with the money on something like that. These are great. I use them for gardening, pruning. I use them out in the shop. I use them for demo, for projects. This is one that's, full of a bunch of active ones. Here's some larger ones. These are, metal cutting, metal and nails. This might have been a torch here. That's what it looks like when they're loved. For cutting through, that would have been metal, wood. I mean, just everything. In fact, here's an example of what I've got back stock for ready to go. I use them in pruning. That's a pruning blade for gardening there. I have a lot of Diablos. I'm trying those out as well. Love them. Here are some really cool ones. This is a diamond one. It's called a torch. It's for cutting cast iron. If you've ever worked on old plumbing and you have to cut through cast iron pipes, that's the ticket right there. There are also some carbide ones and the smaller ones, because I've got a bunch of I've got small sawzalls, hacksaws. So I use these little blades, usually reduced access environments. You just have to make sure that the reciprocation is enough to work with this. If it goes too far, run into problems. But I've got different different kerfs and tool numbers, or tooth numbers. So 24, 18, small kerfs here. What else? Well, go deeper. Here's another one. This one here is the shorter blades. Again, I've got shorter carbides, shorter diamonds. And these things are not cheap. They're almost 25 bucks a piece. So having a stock of them shows you the seriousness of that. Again, cutting cast iron, cutting wood. Some, crazy amounts crazy lack of teeth. This one for metal, carbide teeth. The Diablos are really some nice ones. Again, more smaller ones. The Wrecker, one of my favorite all-around blades. Got some Lennox in here. Got some Bosch, I believe. Yeah, Demolition Bosch blades. But anyway, so all comes down to this little thing here. That's why I'm doing the video. So it is the 48080401 from at least 2007, likely before. Great handle. And I don't have any more information than that. So keep your eyes out for one if that's what you're after. And with that, Doc out.